Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Selfish Slay. I'm just gonna hop into it today, right into it. One thing I hate to hear. Do you have kids? Are you married? No. Yes, people love to ask you, do you have kids? Are you married? And the answer is no. And that's okay. We live in a society where plenty of people are raising kids singly. Do not feel like you're any less than anyone else just because you don't have a partner. You're still able to be the boss that you want to be, run your business, have a career, have friends. Don't let people with that old mindset think that you are any less than them. You are not any less than them, okay? So you know something crazy though? You don't have to be a single parent and just be by yourself. You can be a single parent in a relationship. There's so many people that don't have a partner that can be there emotionally and supportive for them. And if you're one of those, you need to definitely still try to find time for you. I know your husband or your boyfriend might work a lot, but it is important for you just as much to take that time that you need for you. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, actually take the time, people. Please, please, please take the time. I know it's hard to get the time in, but it's so important, whether it's getting your hair done, your nails done, getting your makeup done, going to the gym, shopping. I know if I feel like I don't have an outfit, I'm like, I need to go shopping. I just don't feel my best. And that's what this is about. You feeling your best for you. If you don't feel your best, it's going to show. How many people can you tell that they have a perception of, or you know what their life is really like, and you can see it. We can see it. So take care of yourself and actually do it. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, spend some time with your friends. I mean, we tend to lose connections as we grow up, whether you are a mom or you're not a mom, and we focus on the things that are so important to us at that time. That could be a job, that could be school, that could be your family, whatever it is. We tend to lose those connections, and I'm telling you to bring those connections back. I don't care if it's one day a week or at least every other week. Spend every Tuesday, every Wednesday, switch it up. A day with your friends. This is going to keep you feeling young, keep you feeling like you still have a life, because I know some of my friends have kids, some of my friends don't have kids, but we all still get together, and those times there's more memories that are without my kids, and that's important because it is my life too, you know? So even if maybe you do see your friends and that's something that you don't need to work on, what about I might, for me, sometimes I'm like, maybe I want to play the guitar. If you have another passion that you want to explore, take that day to look into it, to start it. Because anything that's going to help you prosper, that's what you want to do. Because this is going to keep you feeling like you are the best you. Whatever happens in your life, you're going to look back and be like, oh yeah, but I did this and I did this and I did this. And that's what you want, to have a happy life outside of your family, outside of your husband, outside of your boyfriend, for you. That's what I'm promoting, you. Tip number 3, do not feel guilty. I had a hard time with this. You know, I didn't use my resources. I only used my resources to help with my kids when it was time for me to go to work. And I would feel so guilty about actually having someone to watch them so I could go to dinner, so I could have time to myself. And I realized, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. If they want to help and you need that day for self-care, or maybe you just need to sleep in a little bit more. How many of us need to sleep in? It's okay. Don't feel guilty. It is your job to raise your kids, but it takes a village, and we sometimes forget that. Maybe it's just as simple as putting your kid into daycare for an extra day so you could have that time. Do it. It is important. You do not have to sit here and be running around burnt out because you have these kids to raise. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot take care of your kids and be sour in yourself. It's going to show. You're going to snap out on them even if you didn't mean to and you have to apologize. The best way to raise kids is have a healthy self. Now, I'm not saying go out every weekend or do anything, but if that's what your life permits, as long as you spend time with your kids and you spend time for yourself, I think you're doing a great job. So many of us like to say it's black and white, you know, she's out every weekend, or she never has her kids. Do not listen to anyone else. If you feel like you need to improve with your parenting, then go out less and be with your kids more. But if you feel like, you know, you don't have a life, then live your life with your kids and also without your kids. There's no black and white to parenting. How she does it, how I do it, we're all different. The important part of all of this is making sure you are happy outside of all your responsibilities, and not to be guilty or feel guilty about those things, because it's not okay. You're doing great. I'm here to tell you, I'm always here to tell you things, and I'm telling you, you're doing a great job. It's just, you just have to spend that time on you. We lose that, and it's not the easiest thing to get back, but you can do it. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to tell our boyfriends, our husbands, our baby daddies, it's your turn. It's your turn, and that's not a bad thing. You get to spend this amazing moments with the kids, and I get to spend the amazing moments on myself, and that's okay. 1 day a week, shoot, 2 days a week if you can get it. It's not a bad thing. Pass the buck, ladies. Pass the buck. Once again, guys, thank you for joining my channel. You can subscribe, leave me a comment below, or follow me on Instagram, selfish_slay, and leave me a DM if you have any comments. If you need me to go in any more on details of what I do, just let me know. I'm open. I'm always here for you guys. All right, thank you. And remember, take the time.